Why does the world hate Americans?
They don't just hate Americans. They hate democracy and freedom and Western nations.
Really?
I think so. That's what I see on TV.
But can we believe what we see on TV?
Well, now that you mention it. No. You cannot believe what you see on TV. In fact, do not believe the TV or news at all.
How come?
Do you know who makes the most money in this world?
I don't know. Oil companies?
Yes. But there is more to it. Do you know much about history?
Not really.
Okay. I won't go into details and bore you to death. There is many ancient groups in this world. One group is known as the neighbour. They are the people who are in the shadows. The puppeteers. The Illuminati. They are trying to create the new world order and have complete control.
Okay. I think I understand. What are they doing? What do they want? What has this got to do with hating Americans on TV?
They have been becoming more powerful for centuries. It takes a long time to take over the world, you know. And it takes a lot of money.
Okay, so back to the question, who makes the most money in the world? I see where you are going with this.
Yes. It takes a long time to create power. Usually a good war will make lots of money. Sell weapons to everyone on both sides. War needs a lot of fuel and oil and medical supplies, and people buy a lot of newspapers and watch TV when wars are on. They see the commercials on TV and buy the products.
So what you are saying is that they have their finger in every pie. They sell the weapons. They sell the fuel, they sell the medical supplies. They sell the newspapers, they sell advertising on TV, and they also own the companies that advertise their products on TV.
Yes, exactly. It is a monopoly. They will eventually have all your money.
Okay. I understand the concept of owning everything and having all the money. That is why the world is so fucked up right now with the economy, etc. But not every country is suffering financially. What about countries that have no money anyway? I mean, what about the third world countries? Hey, and what has that got to do with hating Western countries, and democracy, and freedom anyway?
The oil and the ingredients for medicine comes from most third world companies in most cases.
Yeah. I see. Not all countries with oil are third world countries though.
I know. In some of these countries there are too many people to pay for the land or pay to work, so they kill them by spreading disease like AIDS or malaria or starting wars. They will give one group guns to overthrow the government and call them freedom fighters and put them in as the new government and then call them terrorists a few years later. They did this with nearly every third world dictator or president such as Saddam Hussein, etc. The less people they have to deal with, the better. Then the country is in so much trouble they need investors or money, so they sell their assets such as oil or land.
Okay. I understand, but why do people like Muslims in North Korea hate Americans?
Well, the puppet government of America is really owned by the New World Order or the Illuminati, or whatever you want to call them. They play good cop bad cop with countries. The people who live in America and every other country do not know the truth. The government don't even care about the people in their own countries. If they can make Muslims hate Christians and Jews hate Muslims and Christians hate Jews, and so on, that's all part of their SIG plan. The little people kill themselves by blowing themselves up, or joining the army, and going to war or murder their neighbor. But these companies that make money from all this still make money, and there will still be less people to rise up when they eventually try to take over the world.
So what is the plan for them?
Once the world is in total chaos, they can pass laws that give them the power to start martial law and control all populations. Also, war and economic chaos and illness like swine flu and racial tension etc. distracts everyone because they are all too busy watching TV and reading newspapers and buying swine flu medicine etc. They work in the shadows, remember.
So what do we do?
Turn your TV off. Don't buy newspapers. Don't hate Muslims or Christians or whoever. Just hate the New World Order. Do not let this happen. Do not get vaccinated. Do not get ID chip implant. Do not have a one world currency. Do not buy their products. Buy from a local company or grow food yourself and tea natural remedies. Do not rely on fuel or electricity point and buy heaps of guns.
Okay. I am glad I understand now.
Good, now let's go have a beer and get sexy.